Have you ever been cut off in traffic and your blood boiled instantly? Have you ever been interrupted mid-sentence and you felt disrespected, even if the other person meant no harm? Our reactions often come so fast, don't they? And behind them, there's usually one quiet force at play, the ego. But what happens when there's no one to blame? Today I want to share with you a Zen parable, one that's as simple as it is transformative. It's not about boats, it's about you, me, all of us, and the space between stimulus and response, a space where peace lives. So, close your eyes for a moment, take a breath. Let the river of this story carry you. Once long ago, there lived a man who often sought solitude by rowing his small boat along a wide, quiet river. This river was his refuge, a place where he could think, breathe, and forget the noise of the village. One morning, he pushed his boat into the water and began rowing. The mist clung to the surface of the river, and all was silent except the gentle sound of his oars slicing the water. The world felt still, peaceful, sacred. As he drifted, he closed his eyes and inhaled deeply. He felt one with the river. But suddenly, thump! A jolt shook his boat. His eyes snapped open. Another boat had collided with his. The man's peace shattered. He gritted his teeth, stood up, and shouted, "Watch where you're going! Are you blind?" But as he looked closer, he froze. The boat was empty. No one was inside. It had simply broken loose upstream and drifted aimlessly downriver. He stared. His anger had nowhere to go, and in that quiet space, something dawned on him. His anger had come not from the impact, but from his assumption that someone had wronged him. The boat was just a boat. The rest he had created. The story of the empty boat is simple, yet it reflects one of the deepest truths about our lives. Think about it. Someone forgets to text you back. You feel ignored. Your coworker gives you a short response. You feel disrespected. A stranger cuts in line. You feel wronged. But what if their boat was empty? What if they were lost in their own thoughts, hurting, distracted? What if their action had nothing to do with you? Our ego thrives on assigning blame. It builds stories like, they disrespected me, they don't value me, they made me angry. But the truth is, no one can make us angry. They can bump into us, but the reaction is ours. And that's what this Zen story teaches. When we assume someone is in the boat, we react with ego, with fire, with the need to defend ourselves. But when we see the boat is empty, we pause, we soften, we let go. Imagine living your life as if every boat that bumps into you were empty. What would happen to your anger, your stress, your constant need to be right? Lao Tzu once said, "He who conquers others is strong, but he who conquers himself is mighty." In the Zen tradition, the empty boat is not just about accidents on rivers. It's a metaphor for life without ego. When When we remove the assumption that the world is against us, when we let go of the belief that every bump is personal, we find freedom. We stop reacting and start observing. We stop judging and start understanding. The man in the story could have stayed angry, but he saw the truth. The enemy wasn't outside. It was within. So next time life bumps into you, pause. Before reacting, ask yourself, is this boat really full? Or is my ego trying to steer the moment? In that pause lies your peace. Let your river flow calmly. Let boats come and go, and let yourself be free. Let this story be a quiet reminder that you don't always need to defend, to react, or to control. Sometimes peace begins with a single thought. Maybe the boat is empty,